Guys, I bought a selfie stick for 10 pesos. No, not 10 pesos, 10 rays in Paraguay. Yes, I bought it. So now we're going to have vlogs with a bigger production area. How do you say that? Filming. Today, me and a group of people are going to explore the city of Foz do Iguaçu from the top of a bus. But of course, I picked the main spots in the city to show you. The city forms a triple border between Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina. And besides having 250,000 inhabitants, tourism and hospitality are its main economic activities. But, you know, I'll only tell you more if you stay with me watching this vlog. Shall we go? Where am I now? It's called the Three Borders Landmark. So this is exactly where the borders of Uruguay, Brazil, and Argentina meet. There are some sculptures here that I'm going to show you. Right here behind me, come over and I'll show you. And of course, no trip would be complete without the classic travel cliches. And is there anything more cliche than sticking your face in a cutout and taking a photo? I'm going to do that. What's peak loneliness? It's me right now in Foz do Iguaçu taking a selfie, sticking my head in a cutout. Can you see this, guys? It's turned so you can see it here. You can't see anything, right? You can't see anything, right? So for you to understand, here is Paraguay, here is Argentina, and back here is Brazil, and here I am.
That's how we do it.
The Muslim community here in Foz is so large that there's a huge mosque in the city that we stopped to visit. Come on, this mosque is open for visitors, so you don't necessarily have to be Muslim. Anyone can go in. And obviously, women have to cover their heads, and if I'm not mistaken, men have to cover their legs if they're wearing shorts, for example. I think that applies to me.
Something. Vago, Vago Bell. Vago, Vago, Vago. Vago, Vago.
We're here, guys. Look back here. Look how cool this is. So here, these two towers in the front, they're responsible for making the call to prayer. 5 times a day, these loudspeakers here, they play. So if you're Muslim, you kneel facing Mecca and you start to pray. No matter where you are in the world, you have to pray facing Mecca. Always, 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 always. Just reminding you guys that I have a lot of vlogs in the Arab world, right? In Turkey, in the Middle East. My family lives there in Qatar, so I remember that my cousin and my aunt, they had to adapt a lot. Because over there, women always have to be covered up to enter that place. And there, they're much stricter than in Turkey, where you only need to cover your face, or in more traditional places like Dubai. And in Qatar and such, women are required to cover their entire bodies, and can only leave their eyes uncovered. Now I'm going to go in here and show you a little more of what this mosque looks like inside. Estevam, but we're so far from the Arab world. How come there are so many Muslims around here? Simply because when the Itaipu power plant was built, it attracted a lot of foreigners. So much so that today, 1/10 of the population here is Muslim, because they saw an opportunity and started migrating here to Brazil.
I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. High all the time to keep you off my mind.
Estevam, so is this turning into a religions of the world special? No, nothing like that. It's just that besides the mosque, there was also this temple, a Chinese temple in Foz do Iguaçu. Besides Islam, there are also many people here who practice Buddhism. And I wasn't going to miss showing it to you guys, right? Music. conclusion, despite common belief, Buddha was never seen as a god, but as a highly intelligent person who upheld good principles. And a person who reached what they call nirvana, which is a level of wisdom, a very deep level of self-knowledge. And Buddha was then considered an example. Simple. Today he has many followers, and you don't have to be only Buddhist. Many people are both Buddhist and Catholic, or practice Buddhism along with Judaism. There are people who practice Buddhism and also go to McDonald's. There are people who can do whatever they want. One thing you might not know about Buddha is that the number of perfection for them is not 7, it's 108. So it's quite different from what we're used to, right? Imagine having to make 108 mistakes to get it right. Nobody deserves that. Anyway, Buddha is cool, awesome, and great. Buddha is great. Music.